This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, I don't know how I missed this, man. You know I got to get up on this thing here. James Harden saying he want to be remembered with the all-time greats. If you guys recall, I called this guy the Tony Romo of basketball. I'm going to say that again. I called this guy the Tony Romo of basketball. Listen, man, this Rudy Poo and this plum brain, he want to sit here and say he want to be considered with the all-time greats. Do you understand the magnitude of what you just said or what you uttered out of your mouth? I'm going to say that again. Do you understand the magnitude and the importance and the severity of what you said out of your mouth? Because if you did, you would have not said that. Because when you say you want to be in the likes of the all-time greats, that's not just from a regular season standpoint. The proof is in the pudding. That thing got to be in the postseason. Because the postseason is where it counts. This is where legends are born. This is where the pantheon of greatness shines brighter than the sun. I'm going to say that again. This is where the pantheon of greatness shines brighter than the sun. Because when it's all said and done, man, and the dust settles and the dust clears, what are we going to remember you for, James Harden? We're going to remember you as a bona fide choker. We're going to remember you as the Tony Romo of basketball. Because you haven't done anything relevant and you haven't done anything prevalent in the NBA playoffs. I'm going to say that again. You haven't done anything relevant and you haven't done anything prevalent in the NBA playoffs. But you want to sit here and say you want to be remembered with the all-time greats because you're on a scoring tear? I'm not impressed, man. You know, like Meek Mill say, man, there's levels to this stuff. And the stuff that you're doing right now, there's no levels to it. It's just regular season levels. You got to show me postseason levels, man. You got to show me that KB24 level. You got to show me that MJ23 level, because this is who you're comparing yourself to when you say all-time greats, the Wilt Chamberlains of the world. These are the guys that, you know, I heard you, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I should have Ether and murked you. I should have nosed you a week ago on this, but I'm surprised that I didn't catch this. I just found out about that. And see, that's the thing. You know, my fans, you know, when you see foolery and you see nonsense is being spewed, make sure you hit me up, man, and make sure you let me know. Don't let me find out way after the fact, because I can go on there and give you guys the unadulterated and the cutthroat truths, and I can ether and murk the person quick, fast, in a hurry. I could send that to you guys like FedEx. You know what I'm saying? I could send it to you guys fast. It could become immense. It could become quick. But I don't know that. I can't Speedy Gonzalez or Mighty Mouse it because I don't know until after the fact. So I'm going to have to ether it or murk it after the fact. But anyways, back to the video. James Harden want to sit here and say you want to be compared with the likes of the all-time great. I don't want to hear that. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Where were you in the 2012 NBA Finals when Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook desperately needed you? Why did you not show up? And people want to sit here and say, well, Sam Presti, you know, he was wrong for getting rid of James Harden. No, I like the fact that Sam Presti did it. And hats off to him, man, because he saw this dude was a dud. He wasn't a stud. I prefer to have Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook is a headache, man. That dude is just a headache. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, man. To you guys. He's a mad headache to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer him because he has this alpha mentality when it comes to his heart. You know what I'm saying? He leaves it out there on the basketball court. And he shows up and he shows out, man. Yeah, he be having those abysmal Allen Iverson field goal percentages. But at least you could count him to put up the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And when it's all said and done, he does his best, man, to try to show up and show out in pivotal and in pressure moments. This is how I judge basketball players. See, this is what separates me from the pack when it comes to YouTube. Everybody want to sit here and go by James Harden Riders Media. You know what I'm saying? That want to sit here and bamboozle, brain full of mush, and brainwash your dodo head and your, Rudy Poo and plum brains. That's not happening over here. I'm not a regular cat by a long shot. I don't think regular, I don't act regular, and I don't speak regular. There's nothing regular about me. So I'm not going to sit here and allow my brain to be, beguiled or bamboozled by some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinking man. So I'm going to think. And in my critical thinking and in my common sense, that is AKA Spidey sense, because I have common sense and I have worlds of that thing. you're not going to sit here and force feed down my throat some nonsense. That's not happening over here. And James Harden, please, I'm not drinking whatever you trying to give me to drink. Your water is not good. It's dirty, dude. You have a lot of skeletons in your closet. Because not only the 2012, what happened when Stephen Curry showed up and showed out against you in the 2015 playoffs? Come on, man. See, don't make me bring out the receipts. Because if I bring out the receipts, I can bring out so many times that you've been an epic failure when it mattered. You see, and that's the thing with you. You show up in the regular season. You are a front runner, man. You are the Zab Judah of basketball. That's what you are. You are the Tony Romo of basketball. You're a front runner. You show up in the beginning, but then when it's in the middle and towards the end, you're not there to deliver the goods. So when you want to be considered with the all-time greats, the KB24s, the MJ23s, and the Wilt Chamberlains, you need to learn how to show up and show out and be on these guys' levels for you to be considered on these guys' levels. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it, man. That's why you need to go sit down somewhere and my famous what? Higgity damn hush, man. Because I don't got time for all this nonsense. And see, and that's the thing. You guys want that true and rare, proper basketball knowledge? Holla at this channel, man. Because when you get on this channel here, you're getting the unadulterated and the cutthroat truths of basketball. I don't got time to sit here and sugarcoat things for cats. Because that's the problem with a lot of people here. They want to sugarcoat because, they're prisoners of the moment. I call them prisoners of the second. I'm going to say that again. They're prisoners of the second because they're like, oh, man, James Harden is doing great things right now. Please, this is the stuff that I'm saying. Was not greatness delivered to you guys at higher levels? I'm spoiled, man. I'm sorry. My standard for greatness is too high. I've seen the likes of a Michael Jordan in my time. I've seen the likes of a Kobe Bryant. You don't get no better than that. I'm sorry, you just don't. When you have those two juggernauts that have done and delivered and signed and sealed what they did on that basketball court, James Harden don't stack up. He just don't. He's not even, you can't even consider him the third greatest shooting guard. Dwayne Wade has that title as the third greatest shooting guard the NBA's ever seen. He hasn't even matched up to Dwayne Wade's stature. So what are we sitting here talking about James Harden for, man? Please, man. That's why I tell y'all cats, stop the presses and pump the brakes on this nonsense, man. And y'all need to come on this channel, allow me to reprogram your brains when it comes to basketball so that I can teach you something. Man, I'm trying to give you guys comprehension. I'm trying to give you the $1 million game, but you guys not hearing me, man. You're not hearing me. Because if you were hearing me, you would understand what true and proper basketball looks like. You guys need to study, man, to show yourselves approval, because I don't know where you're getting this crap from. You're allowing yourselves to be brainwashed by the James Harden writers media that want to sit here and pump this nonsense down your damn throats. And that's the thing. Everybody want to get caught up in the new moment. Like KB24 did, lace cats up, man, on the basketball court. Like Michael Jordan didn't do this thing at the highest level. Come on, man. We sitting here talking about the greatest of all trolls, the LeBron James of the world, this fraud, not whatever the nonsense this cat is, thinking he's the greatest player of all time, uttering such heresy at the highest level when it comes to basketball. Then we want to talk about James Harden. A double heresy. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop, man. Stop this nonsense. Because I'm sick and tired of it. I don't even want to hear James Harden. I don't want to hear that name out of my mouth. And like I said, when you guys see this nonsense that's being spewed, make sure to hit me up so that I can debunk it with the swiftness. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.